I think cybersecurity is a very poorly understood area by most risk and compliance managers, and in fact, frankly, by most boards of directors. It's true that in the last sort of 5 to 10 years, most businesses have changed completely. The character of many businesses has really been affected by the changing technology and where data connected with that technology is stored. If I can give an example, I mean, I was previously in the aviation sector, and when I first started in that sector, quite senior people in the companies I was working for said, actually, we don't really mind what happens with our technology, because if everything breaks down, we just take the first 300 people who come to the airport, put them on the plane, and off they go. Now, by the time I left the aviation sector a couple of years ago, that had completely changed. All the systems that held all aspects of passenger data are now fully automated, fully online, and all that data is held in multiple jurisdictions. Not only that, perhaps the most significant asset for the whole of an airline is its frequent flyer members club, so that the quality of that data is very intrinsic to what the company can do in terms of upselling and getting further revenue, because as we know, aviation is not the most profitable industry on its own. If you take then the activities around prevention of terrorism, for most jurisdictions now, if an airline takes someone into a new jurisdiction where they don't have the right passport, they don't have the right visa, or there's some other query, they're on a watch list of some sort, then it becomes the airline's responsibility to repatriate that person back to the place where they came from. All of these aspects mean that basically now an airline is totally dependent on its data, and data management is a key issue for an airline. How much of that is now tied into the compliance side? Well, in part, but the threats that are not in compliance are those from external cybersecurity issues. So things like hackers, things like people breaking into your system, only really become a problem under the law once personal data is removed and taken away. But from a business point of view, that's a huge issue however it happens, whether you get caught or not, and it's certainly a huge issue if anything ever gets into the press. The brand and reputation issues around this are absolutely massive.